a beautiful one. So here's one which I'm sure so many of you on a healing journey can really, really understand. And that would be, do you ever feel like you wear a mask? Are you somebody that gets up in the morning and you go through your routine and you're like, now I'm going to put my work face on, put my game face on, okay? And do you feel like you don't really know who you are? So is it possible you feel like you're wearing a mask? And that doesn't mean that you are a bad person. No, not at all. It just means you have no idea who you are. Are you someone who, if really pushed, if you switched off Netflix, if you put down your phone, could you actually sit there and say, who am I? Because how many of you know who you truly are, at the source of who you are? And this week, I have seen so many inner child clients who have said exactly the same thing. I feel like I wear a mask. I don't know who I am. And I'm sure some of you, are familiar with the term imposter syndrome. And that's really quite common with a lot of people with inner child issues. And it's certainly something that I used to massively suffer with. I always used to think to myself, I have no idea how we even got here. I was like, oh my God, I'm so lucky that people want to book me. That's imposter syndrome from my perspective. And what I want to say is regarding sort of like, the thought of like wearing a mask and putting your game face on, and if you're a lady and you put your makeup on, do you think like you're putting your face onto the world? Specifically those of you who have been in a narcissistic relationship, or specifically those of you who have been, abused as children or whatever, okay? Because so many women are like that warrior, that fighter, that you have to put that mask on. Because you see, beneath you is a beautiful, vulnerable, emotional, wonderful, gorgeous inner child. But how many of you don't access your emotions and you wear that mask and you have the frozen inside of the body? Oh my God, 3 clients this week have told me they've never been so cold in their whole entire lives. I made a video all about feeling cold inside yourself. But what I want to say is this. There's nothing bad about you. Nothing. If you're watching this video and this is showing up on your FYP or it's showing up on Facebook or wherever I have posted this video on whatever social media platform, there is nothing wrong with you. Nothing. All you need to do is you need to find who you are, at the source of who you are. And how do you do that? From my perspective as an inner child healer, you find little you. Because little you is amazing and incredible and wonderful and beautiful and amazing. And I worked with a lovely client yesterday and she went, my inner child disgusts me. And I said to her, do you know what? I'm so, so sad. That makes me so sad. I said, I really feel for you. And do you know what? We did the most amazing 1.5 hour session last night. And do you know what? At the end of it, she loved her inner child. She loved her little girl. And she said to me, I've never felt such an expansive heart opening. And at the end she said, I feel warm inside. She told me that she'd felt so cold inside her heart for so many years, and just connecting with her inner child last night, that was beautiful. And one of the most amazing things in the world is, I found who I am. I know who my true authentic self is. I don't have to hide. I just have to be me and show up every single day. So are you somebody that is wearing that mask to the world? Because if you are, maybe your inner child is the key and the gateway to healing you, so that you can actually take off that mask. You can stand in front of the mirror and you can say, I love myself. I am my true authentic self. Because finding your task, as I call it, will be the best thing you ever do, because then you don't live in fear. I promise you, your true authentic self will never live in fear. The abundance that you seek will come to you like anything once you take off your mask. If you'd like help working with your inner child, get in touch. I've got a couple of spaces left, but I really would love to be somebody that would help you on your journey, because I am an intuitive inner child healer and I'm putting myself out there saying, finding little me changed my life, and I'd love to be somebody that could help you change your life. Take care, have a great day, enjoy. Bye-bye.